Mike, so last season we saw that you and Reza, you know, had some issues, and it seemed like you worked it out at the reunion. Now, are you guys still super close, or how's that?
Like any real friendship, like there's ups and downs, and this season, definitely have to tune in and see exactly
Mystery.
where. Yeah.
Yes.
Everything is a mystery. We don't know what to answer any
That's
questions.
okay. We don't want spoilers.
In
we
a nutshell,
understand.
this is the darkest season of the Shahs, and also it has some of the most memorable, touching, growing, sensitive, loving situations that you can ever see on television, I think.
And Mike, also, I was watching, you know, the kind of teaser for the season, and it looks like there might be a proposal in it.
I proposed to my amazing soulmate. The way I proposed was so kick-ass, I think, because I've overcome a lot of fears this season.
I would not jump out of a plane to say yes.
And for no other reason to watch, but just to see Jessica's reaction is so funny and so touching at the same time. It's really amusing.
Also in the teaser, you guys keep talking about what happened in Turkey is coming back, and it looks like there's something going on between you and Gigi, or some kind of issue. I was wondering if you can talk a little bit about that.
People are entitled to create stories if they like, and you get to see the story that she created in her mind. And most importantly is my relationship with Jessica. And that's pretty much what I've been focusing on this season, and the rest of it's just.
Now, MJ, how are you and Gigi? Because last season you guys had a lot of issues, you know, especially being the friendship you had with her sister Layla. So are you guys still doing good together?
We're very close right now. Are we friends now? Yes. Okay. Don't hold your breath. You never know.
Yes. She also has a little bit of a temper. So has she kept her temper under control? Because I know you were working with her last season, Asa, a little bit kind of.
She has a new person.
She's gotten better, but it's definitely a kind of a ticking time bomb. So hanging out with Volnessa is kind of like walking around in a minefield.
So MJ, in the teaser for the season, it looks like you're dating somebody. So you can talk about that.
If I am not going to be vulnerable, then I'll never find love, and that's something that I really took a sharp turn toward the road. Even though I'm a late bloomer, I enter the road of fertility and maybe harvesting my eggs. So when I'm ready, when the man and I are walking down the aisle, God willing, sooner than later, that I can have that option.
Now, Asa, last season we saw you working on your music, and I was wondering, what else how's your music career going? What's next for you in that department?
I actually haven't worked on music for like a couple of years. I did a performance art piece that's very crazy and controversial, which you'll see this season. And I'm really proud, I represent women from around the world. My piece is really about women's choice. And I'm really proud that I can use this platform to have a voice like that.
Yeah, no, that's incredible.
Thank you.
Asifa, you're the newbie this season. What do you think about this group coming into this? They've all been friends for so long. What was kind of your feelings?
I was a little anxious, and surprisingly, I had few preconceived notions. I thought, certain things about certain people based on watching the show and based on what I heard. And I was quite surprised. I will say Asa and Reza were very welcoming at first. MJ took a little while to get used to.
Before Asifa and I had a chance to meet and get to know each other, there were already people telling each other things like, watch out for her, watch out for her.
So yeah, as any human being, you hear things about people, but I've really gotten to know each person, and I've basically formed my own opinion by my experiences, not by what somebody else says.
I also wanted to ask you about your relationship with your ex-husband, current boyfriend, future fiance. Was it hard kind of working on some of your relationship issues, or kind of working on your relationship with the cameras around this season?
Having the relationship in front of a camera, or being in a relationship, it is very difficult, and we both had the strength and the courage to do it. At the end of the day, we're still together, and I love him, he loves me, and I'm gonna speak for him because he's not here. And we've been together for 7 years, and I know we're gonna make it work, and I think this experience is gonna make our relationship stronger.